Hi everyone and welcome to the Tarot Clinic. I'm your doctor, and in today's reading we're gonna ask the question, how does my life look like 3 months from now? Okay, so what is happening in the next 3 months? So for today, it's a very it's a very straightforward intro. I don't want to cover too much, like I don't have much info to cover in the intro if you are new to my channel. So how this pick a card reading works is that you pick one of the available 3 groups and go to the timestamps below to find your group. So let's number the piles. So which one do I want for pile number 1? I want this. No, I want the Jasper actually. Okay, so the Jasper is pile number 1. For pile number 2, I want this shell. So this is pile number 2. So pile number 3, I want this shell. And this is number 4. So we're going to do 4 piles today. I expect the readings to be not so long. So we're just gonna cover what's important to know in the next 3 months, okay? So you can take a look at each of the piles details. This is for pile number 1. If you can hear the sounds playing in the background, it's okay. It helps me to focus and get in the right mindset. So this is the shell for pile number 2. Pile number 3. And number 4. I kind of forget where did I collected these shells, or if I collected them, or is this like somebody else's, but all I know is I cleaned my room one day and found a bag of shells. I go to the beach a lot for vacation, but I don't know, I don't remember really picking these up, but they're there. Anyway, so yeah, so just focus, take deep breaths and meditate if you want. Like, you can pause the video right here if you want to, and select which one calls out to you the most, and I'll see you at your timestamps. Hello pile number 1, those of you who chose this Jasper, let's get your reading started. So we are asking about what is happening in the next 3 months. How does my life look like in the next 3 months? Okay, so yeah, let's get started. Our main deck for the theme for the next 3 months is this Tarot of the Divine. So as I'm shuffling, I need to remind people who are new to this kind of tarot readings that these are just for entertainment. You are in control of your own life. Don't let some random lady tarot reader on the internet make your life decisions for you. Any major decisions have to be made by yourself with your own consideration, so take it as an insight. For the next 3 months, what is the theme for pile number 1 for the next 3 months? Like any like important themes, recurring themes, like in general, how will their life look like in the next 3 months? Okay. I'm wearing this ring, but like it's kind of annoying to shuffle with a ring. So I'll just take them off. Okay, for the next 3 months for our pile number 1, ancestor spirit guides for the highest good of pile number 1. What is happening in their life in the next 3 months? Just 1 card, please. 1 or 3 cards. Ooh, too much. But we do have they did give me 3 cards though. No, it's 4 cards. No, it's 3. Okay. So the first cards that came out is this Knight of Wands, and then we have the 7 of Swords in reverse, and we have the Magician upright. So 7 of Swords in reverse is really where we want them to be, where we want it to be, because it's about deception. So when in reverse, I think something is coming to light. You will you'll be informed of like there's an information coming to light that you are not aware of before. So bottom of the deck here is the Emperor. Is it too far? Let me just... Yeah. Excuse me for a second so you can see better. We'll adjust the camera as we go, huh? Okay, so yeah, the card in the middle is like, I think usually I read the card in the middle as the heart of the matter, so what is important. In the next 3 months, there will be an information that comes to light. So this is something that you were not aware of before. It could be a secret, it could be like somebody just don't they haven't told you this, right? Like, let's say in the next 3 months there will be a moment where somebody decides to let you know something. I don't think that the reveal of whatever information this is like very dramatic or no, it's not like the tower moment where like something dramatic happened, like really hit you out of the blue and like, yeah, surprise you. But like this reveal would be, I think this is a positive vibe, because like this reveal would lead you to something that has to do with using your full potential. So we also have Knight of Wands here as the first card that come out. This card usually I see as signifying movement. So if, let's say, you like to move around a lot, let's say you like to travel or you like to just be on the go, like the next 3 months your life would be a bit fast paced and always on the go. Uh, People will rely on you for creative ideas and to actually accelerate or like, like, how to say, like move them, like just give them a push to like get things started and just lead people, lead people to like do something like related to like creative pursuits. Let's say at work, right? Like they rely on your creative ideas and like how you should initiate, it's the word that I was looking for, and how you could initiate the execution of the ideas to the team. And then again, we have the Emperor right at the bottom of the deck. So the Emperor is a leader energy. Yeah, this is a boss energy. So it's important to like really show your creative leadership skill the next 3 months, wherever you are, whether it's at work or at your relationship even. It's telling you to like take the lead in your environment, at home, in your relationships, or at work, and etc. Okay, so the Magician here, I think this is fairy godmother, right, from the fairy tale Cinderella. Yeah, so I think there's something has to do with like your dream, because whenever usually the star is a dream card, right? Like dreams coming true, but the Magician here is the fairy godmother from Cinderella. And whenever I think of like fairy tales like Cinderella, it reminds me of like the dream come true kind of vibe. Is it A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes? Is it from Cinderella? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. So one of your dream, I think you will start seeing the light, or like a hint that one of your dreams will come true. And I think it has to do with this information that you wasn't aware of before. And when it's revealed to you in the next 3 months, it will lead you to it will lead to your movement towards realizing your dream. Okay, so is the general theme. Let's get some cards for your love and relationship. Which deck do I want? Bear with me. I think I'll use the Food Fortunes deck for the love and relationship. So this is the Food Fortunes. Cute deck with the food pictures. This is actually not a tarot deck, I just like to use it. For love and relationship, what is coming up for pile number 1 the next 3 months? I'll try to do a single and in relationship pile. I mean like in relationship group. Because situation could apply to like different scenarios. We just try to take important information, like the general important information here, or like general things that you need to know. For the next 3 months, Spirit, please. Pile number 1, what is happening in their love and relationship? Could be platonic, romantic. Love and relationship, platonic, romantic, what is happening? What is happening for pile number 1 in love and relationship department? Oops, we have a flipper. Now, I'm not taking reversals for this deck. The mess. What is happening in love and relationship? I want 1 or 2 more cards. 1 or 2 more cards, please. Okay, thank you. The greens. This came out in reverse, but no reversals today. The greens. Love and relationship. What is happening? 1 more card, please, Spirit. And then we move on to romance angels. Oops. You should have seen how the cards flew out. The staple. Bottom of the deck is the golden ball. This is falafel, by the way. So what I like about this deck is it's not really your traditional tarot suit. Took me a while to really get the gist of what they're saying, but when you get it, like it's very, I think they're like very helpful messages. So bear with me as I'm shuffling my romance angels for pile number 1. Oops, we have a flipper. Past life relationship. One more, please. So somebody who is a soulmate to you. So soulmate could be platonic, could be romantic. It's basically the concept of soulmate is basically somebody that you have a past life connection with. Whether you were like family, friends, or lovers in the past life, and you and then make a soul contract to come back to each other's life and meet each other in this lifetime. So it's, yeah, that's basically the concept if you believe in past lives. But if not, this could just be like somebody from your past, or somebody that you came across like let's say for the first time even, but you feel like a sense of familiarity with. Yeah, it really reminds me of the 6 of Cups in the usual tarot deck. Any more messages from the Romance Angels Oracle deck? So I'm seeing somebody, yeah, they're not giving me any more cards, so I'll just let the gravity do the work, and we have soulmate. See, we were talking about soulmate. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Finances and career. So you might meet somebody from your work related, yeah, something related to your work or studies or finances. Some very like earthy energy here. So work, studies, things of that nature. You might meet somebody who is like a soulmate to you. This could be platonic or romantic. So how do you recognize this person is the first time you meet them, you sense like a very familiar, like there's a sense of familiarity when you first meet this person. Yeah, now what this person does is they balance your energy with the 6 of, with this is scale, this is the 6 of sides here in this deck. Yeah, so it's about I think this correlates to the 6 of Pentacles. No, actually this is the 6 of Wands. But anyways, like whenever I see like kale, I always think about somebody who has a balanced diet, somebody who eats healthily. So yeah, this person I think is balancing you in some way. Let's say you have let's say you have different personalities, right? Let's say you are the creative person and this person is like more a tactical thinker, more like they're better with numbers and figures. So you complement each other in that sense. Or let's say you are the very high energy one and this person is the one kind of like putting the brakes on you before you burn something. Yeah, but all I'm seeing is like good times actually. Yeah, if this is a friend, I'm saying like a tight friendship will form between the two of you, because see, we were talking about like how you guys will be a bit different like in terms of personalities. Like I'm getting like someone, I wouldn't say which one, okay? I wouldn't say which one is you, which one is this person, but someone here is like the mess here. Like this person, I'm getting like Sagittarius vibe, or Gemini vibe, like, or Aries vibe even. I mean, like one of those chaotic signs. And then we have this like somebody who is who has their shit together basically. So it's not saying that this person is childish or this person is less than for like being chaotic, quote unquote, but they just have like this childlike childlike behavior. It's not childish, it's childlike. So they always up for a fun time. Here we see like the ice cream truck here. Yeah, it makes me think of like very uh somebody who is a child at heart, and this person is somebody who get it together, who like go to the gym every morning, you know, like those kind of vibe. And you might meet this person through work, but there's a sense of familiarity and like you instantly connect. If this is a work situation, then you will be like perfect collaborators to each other. But I do see a friendship forming outside work as well. Yeah, because in this card, I was drawn to like this strings of cheese, right? Like when you pull the toast apart, it's like it's refusing to be broken apart, you know. So I'm seeing like the two of you will be so tight knit. Like let's say if it's a friendship, then you'll be the best of friends, okay? Or you'll be the best of coworkers. So this is good vibes for you, pal number one. For those of you who are in a romantic relationship, in a romantic connection already, so the next 3 months will be like the deepening of your bond. You might find, see, this is relating to the seven of swords in reverse. I think you might find something, like you might discover some things about your partner that you don't know already right now. Like this is a new information. So let's say this is just an example. Some of you might be like moving in together, and you know how people when they move together, they get to know their partner's habits, right? And like some of them might not be known to you before, like let's say their morning habit or like their antics at home, right? Let's say there's a new information. Let's say, oh, this person likes to really just like go home from work and cook at home and watch TV. But this information will somehow bring the two of you closer. I think the case of like the opposites thing, the opposites behavior here could apply for that scenario as well, right? Like for those of you who are coupled, you will find information about your partner, or vice versa, that actually is the opposite of what you like, who you are, or like what you do or what you think. Let's say turns out your partner is like let's say you are somebody who is a light sleeper, and this partner snores when they sleep. Like there's this, you know, like opposites kind of energy. Let's say somebody here is very neat and somebody here is like a bit messy, but I'm not seeing this as like a major like a deal breaker. If anything, this differences brings you closer together. So let's say the one who is more responsible will cover for the other one, or like remind the other one to like, hey, do the dishes, do the laundry, things like that. Okay, so yeah. Those of you who are single, I don't see like anything specifically romantic. It could be the one that you are meeting the next 3 months has like romantic possibilities, but I'm seeing more so friendships, okay? So yeah, let's move on to your finances and career. So what is happening in your finances and career? I believe I want the. Do I want the vice versa, or just this one? I want the Prisma Vision for finances and career. This one. Okay, so this will be our last part for the next 3 months reading. Wait, I think my deck is messed up. Yeah, my deck is messed up and it's too late to fix them at this point. Okay, so finances and career spirit, what is happening for pile number one's finances and career in the next 3 months? Finances and career in the next 3 months, please, spirit. What is happening for pile number one's finances and career in the next 3 months? Oops. Okay, we have Six of Pentacles. See, Six of Pentacles. Again, the six is about balance. So we touched on the subject of work just now in the relationship part of your reading, right? So Six of Pentacles, again, it's about giving and taking equally. It's about generosity. It's about like helping somebody, with what you have, like sharing resources, things like that. And the Six of Pentacles actually reminds me a lot of the Six of Cups card in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, which is the soulmate card for me and for a lot more other tarot readers. So we have Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I think a partnership at work. Again, this is just the same message all over again. Anything else we need to know about the finances and career? I think those of you who are worrying about something about your home, maybe you are worrying about like your renovation bills or something like that. The guys are saying no need to worry about that, because you will get you'll have enough money for the whatever repair or renovation this is. Anything else for pile number one in finances and career that we need to know? Nothing? Okay, let's gravity do the work. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. See, new connections. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward pile. Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune, it could feel like a lucky chance, because I always thought that when it comes to work, it's really hard to find a suitable, like a collaborator that really suits you, yeah, I got this friend I met through work, and she is that kind of person. So when we met, like we just instantly like connect, because we like the same things, but also at work, right? Like we get paired a lot, and it's like smooth sailing for us, because basically we are like two people with the same vision, the same ideas, and the same work ethic, with different set of skills and slightly different like personality, like how our brains are wired. Like it's a bit different, but we do have the same idea of what's good, what's exciting, what's interesting, and what's not, what's important and what's not, and we have the same vision. So with this different skill set, like we really make a good team, a good collaborator. And that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number two, at work. You might even like be really like personal, like this friendship wouldn't just be like collaborators at work, but also personal friendships. Now, for those of you who are building your home, or worrying about something at your home that needs to be repaired, I do see like somebody will help you with the money, or you will have sufficient fund to do so. Yeah, there will be like some sort of extra income for you, whether it's given by someone else or you will get it from working on extra side projects. Overall, you will be happy with your work life and with your finances the next 3 months. And I don't see like anything major. Yeah, I don't see anything major about like your money. It's all good. I think it's all good and stable. Yeah, and maybe people will be more generous at you. Like maybe they will like give you gifts, like maybe like your neighbor will share food, or maybe your relative will visit you at your house and like share something, like maybe they bring some souvenir or something like that. I'm seeing like gifts being given. So for some of you, you even finish the building of your house and have a housewarming party. That's why you got this gift. Yeah, overall, the next 3 months, your finances and career looks good. Actually, like overall, your energy is really good for the next 3 months, and it's really exciting. Yeah. So I can't wait to see what happens to you in 3 months. If you want to come back to this reading and comment down below, please feel free to do so. But yeah, that's all for now. Pile number 1, that's all I'm seeing for you. Interesting reading. So like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. If you want to connect with me through Instagram, my handle is @the_tarot_clinic. So there I will post, sometimes I post shufflemancy, where I shuffle random songs for divination, and yeah, another bite-sized content on spirituality and divination. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for you. I want to thank your guides, my guides, and all the positive energy that has been helping us throughout this reading. Thank you for letting me read for you. Have a good rest of your day whenever you're watching, and I'll see you soon at your next reading. Bye bye. Hello Pile 2s, those of you who chose this shell, then this is your reading. Welcome. This is your reading for what is happening in the next 3 months. Okay, so let's get started. So first we want to figure out what is the theme in general for the next 3 months with this Tarot of the Divine deck, okay? So this is Tarot of the Divine. I used it in my latest video before this one. So the artworks is inspired by folklores, goddess, and gods, fairy tales around the world. I really like this deck. Like, this is the first, actually, actually it's a bit embarrassing to say, but this is the first original deck that I buy because previously I didn't invest that much into the decks, so I bought like knockoffs. I'm so sorry. And this is the first original deck that I buy, and this is like such an incredible experience working with this deck. I instantly connect with the energy, and the deck has been like really good to me so far. Yeah. So for those of you who are new to these kind of readings, just a little disclaimer, tarot reading is just for entertainment. You are in control of your own life. Don't let some random tarot reader lady on the internet make big decisions for you. Okay, so any major life decision has to be made by yourself consciously with all the considerations. Okay, so this is just an insight from an outsider based on your current energies. Okay, so yeah, for the next 3 months, what is the theme for pile number 2? I feel something funny in my left ankle. Yeah, so you might be actually I had injuries like, I think a couple of months ago or last month, I think in July. Yeah, I had injury in July. Injury in July in my left ankle. Yeah, it got sprained, so maybe that's why it feels funny, but like maybe for some of you it means something. so what is the theme for palm number? Looking at we're looking for like 2 or 3 cards. So we have Page of Wands, we have the Two of Wands. Ooh, fire. So you might be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, fire signs, or you might just be working in a creative field, creative industry. Because wands are about passion, about creativity, about imagination, like yeah, about having a vision, really, especially since we have the Two of Wands here. This card wants to come out. We have Ten of Cups. Ooh, nice. So the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Yeah, we have Cups and Wands. You're all about like intuition, about creative ideas, like abstract thinking. This is not for, I think, people who are good with numbers and figures. But yeah, I mean, like, you don't have to be, but yeah. Yeah, so King of Cups and Ten of Cups and King of Cups. I think this is hinting at some family stuff, like family related matters. And we do have the Page of Wands here. Page of Wands is a card that signifies like children, right? So those of you who are already married or like building already built your family, maybe you are expecting kids, maybe you are pregnant already or like expecting pregnancy. Yeah, the energy would be good for a pregnancy if you want to, but if you don't want to, make sure to use protection, because yeah, this is like this card talks a lot about like having kids and like fatherhood, parenthood. Okay, so if you don't want it, just use protection. But I do see like a child energy coming up, or if it's not a literal child, it could also means like a birth of like a start of something. Let's say you're a start of a new creative project that brings you so much happiness. So Ten of Cups is the card of overflowing happiness, right? This is also a card of family. Yeah, this is a card about family and like overflowing happiness, overflowing love. So I'm seeing the next 3 months, you will be very emotionally fulfilled, like it's even overflowing. You will feel like a great joy, great happiness. Let's say it's not necessarily have to be your child, but let's say your relative, maybe your brother or sister, or maybe even like your parents give you more siblings, I don't know. So yeah, those of you who are younger, maybe this still applies to you. For those of you who are more of my age, I'm a millennial, maybe like your brother or sister might bless you with a niece or nephew. This kid's present will really make you happy. Yeah, will really make your heart feel joy. This is also talking about your inner child. I think the next 3 months would be important for your evolution as a person. Somebody said when you are maturing, you are really caring for the inner child inside of you. So let the inner child inside of you play, express themselves, experiment with their creative endeavors. Let them be free to roam around and try something new without having to worry about failing in all the areas of your life, especially the area that has to do with your happiness, be it work or relationship. Let's say you wanna, for those of you who are single, who you wanna go out there and explore the dating scene. Like, don't put like so much pressure on you, even though you want this commitment in the end, but don't put so much pressure on you to don't stress about it. Basically, don't make it a chore, just have fun and see what is out there. For yeah, because Two of Wands is a card about like looking out for the opportunity, right? So what is good out there? And Janus here in the Two of Wands card. This is Janus, I think from the Greek mythology. So this entity like has two heads. So what I get from this card is like you should just use the next 3 months to explore and approach it in a very exciting energy. Approach it very with the excitement, and also I'm hearing like without quick judgment. I mean, it's good to have judgment, but like this card is telling, how to say, like you don't have to make like big decisions yet. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, just explore it from both perspective. Like if let's say there's a situation, there's a problem that needs to be solved creatively, you can try to see like different perspective, like approach it from different perspective. Do more research if needed, I think, and more planning for sure. Two of Wands is also a card about like setting your vision. So a lot of you in pile 2, you really want something that really fulfills you emotionally. So the next 3 months is a good time to set your vision on it, you know. Let's say for example, you want a fulfilling relationship, but you know about manifestation, right? Like we have to know where we are going first. Like set a vision, visualize what kind of relationship that we would consider fulfilling, right? So set your vision and take the first step towards your vision with the Page of Wands, because pages are like new beginnings. So yeah, take the first step, but don't do it like with fear, do it with excitement, okay? Let me pause the video for a bit because I need to clarify some things from the book. Okay, so I needed to do a quick read on Jenny's because I wasn't familiar with the tale, but it kind of like I'm kind of like drawn to it. Yeah, so Janus, for those of you who didn't know this god before, this is the god of beginnings and also endings, because he represents duality, so beginnings and endings, but mainly beginnings and passages, you know. That's why in the, I believe it's Roman, yeah, it's god from the Roman myth. Janus is believed to rule over gates, bridges, passageways. So it's a god of transition as well. You know, when you go through a door or through a bridge, through a passage, you are essentially like transitioning from one ending to another beginning. And it's what we've covered earlier, right? So there will be some sort of a new beginning, or you will be urged to move towards a new beginning that will lead you towards the Ten of Cups, which is your happiness. Okay, so yeah, that's for the general theme. Now let's see your love and relationship. So this will be platonic or romantic. Platonic or romantic, whatever needs to come up. Okay, let's see. We're using food fortunes for the love and relationship for this pile. So spirit for pile number 2 in love and relationship, what is happening the next 3 months? Ooh, we got 2 cards. We have the Blanco Dip and Queen of Sweets. In reverse, do we take reversals? We didn't take reversals before, yeah, so just... yeah, no reversals. I think... do I need one more? I need one more. I want one more. What is this? We have the Sweet Holy One, which is a donut. Donut touch me. So bottom of the deck is the Split. Ooh. Okay. 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 We're aiming for truth and clarity here, right? So there will probably goodbyes needed or separations needed in the next 3 months. I'm just taking it at a face value, the split. And like the fact that I was thinking about like the joke, do not touch. But we'll see what happens with the romance angels. Just flow on the floor. Worth waiting for. We have one more card, please, Spirit. Love and relationship, whether it be platonic or romantic. Or the separation or the goodbye probably has it has happened already. Because we do have the worth waiting for. One more card, please, Spirit. You want me to just 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just let gravity do the work. Let your friends help you. Okay, so this card, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah, see, we've covered this with the Page of Wands already, right? Like allow the inner child or like the inner you basically be joyful. So in your relationship, I think your friends definitely would be important for the next 3 months. Spend more quality time with your friends as it will be beneficial. So worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So we talked about like split or separation, right? So for those of you who are in separation from somebody, maybe you just recently split up with somebody. This is saying like your guys are just saying that divine timing is at work. What is divine timing really? If I have to put it simply, divine timing is, it has to do with your journey as a person. So there's no particular time limit, like there's no rigid time limit that is set for it to happen. Let's say, oh, it will happen in the next 3 months. Oh, it will happen tomorrow. It will happen in 1 year. So this is why I don't find the when questions to be useful when it comes to tarot, because everything that happens to us the moment we should experience it. So that's it. That is divine timing. So when should we experience love? When should you, Pile, to experience love? Is when you are ready to experience it. That's why it says divine timing is at work in your love life. Maybe if it doesn't work out with somebody, it means that you need to work on yourself first, right? Like there's something that you need to finish within yourself. It's not necessarily bad, or like it's not necessarily a long and winding road and like, oh yeah, you still have like 10 more years before you meet your person. Not necessarily. It means that sometimes the thing that you need to work on yourself is just a small thing, but since you still have this small thing, then it won't, if let's say you get into a relationship with this like really small baggage, however small, it's not going to give you the same experience as when you already have let go of all of your baggage, right? And your guides really wants the best for you, so healing needs to happen before you get into a new relationship. This is for you who are dealing with separation or a split, a breakup or some sort. Okay, so let's see what else do we have here. Okay, so Queen of Sweets is yeah, see, somebody ate a piece of this cake already, I think. Yeah, I'm really sorry that a terrible split has to happen in your life, but if you feel right now that you are incomplete because of this breakup or because of this separation, see, I was drawn to like the holes and this missing piece. Maybe you are still looking for a missing piece even though you don't have like any breakups recently. Maybe you are still like you've been single for a long time and you're looking for your missing piece. Your guys are saying give it time. This is the time for you to be single. Like this is the time given for you to be single, and you're meant to use it to your advantage actually. Sometimes you have other areas in your life that you need to resolve before you get into a relationship. For example, I didn't know that I mean like I didn't realize how I need to be single to focus on my work, because previously I thought my work was okay. Oh yeah, that's all there is to life. It's adulting. But turns out it could be better, and I didn't know that at the time because I wasn't really focused on it. I ran away from it into, you know, like dating. So like romantic life is an escapism for me, from the boring adult life. Because I thought that's all there is to life, but your guys are saying like no, whatever higher power you are believing, like they want you to experience more, like there's more to life, more things to bring you joy. So if you are single for a long time and you maybe are sick of being single, you guys are saying like this is actually good, like it for your greater good. You might not see it now, but there's always like in the future you will see how this could be beneficial. You know, we do have the sweets card here. You know, sweets are something that enriches our food, right? Like we don't necessarily need donuts, right? We don't need cakes, but why do we eat cakes? Because they give us happiness, right? Like they're fun. They just taste good. Like it's not essential, but we could have that. So your life as it is now, I think now you are more in a basic mode, like the starter mode of your life, starter pack, but you are meant to have the extension pack, you know. I don't know how else to put it. Okay, yeah, yeah, this blanco dip to me, I always relate it with the this card is the nine of sides. Sides are ones to me in the traditional tarot. It's about pushing through, you know. You're almost there, you're almost there, just a little bit. Okay, so push through just a little bit. Don't give up, basically. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on hope that you will have this happiness someday. You will find the person. Okay, for those of you who are in a relationship, let's see. I think there might be a concern. I think there might be concern about like feeling like lack. There's something lacking. So yeah, I want to clarify this actually. So what is lacking? Pile 2's relationship. What is lacking? Pile 2's relationship. Ooh, what is this? The Page of Rings. Page of Cups. Whew. Oh, this is this is big. Those of you who are committed for a long time and you are wanting a child, because this is a Page of Drinks and it corresponds with the Page of Cups to me, which is also a card about having a child. So this is a reassurance that, you know, you are meant to have a child. It's just probably if you haven't have it, like if you haven't been successful in conceiving up till this point, it's for a reason, because you have other things to do, other things to resolve in other areas of your life. But don't worry, your guys are saying the child is worth waiting for. When the time is right, then the child will come to you. And from what we see in the next 3 months, there will be improvement in this area. Okay, so no need to worry, there will be improvement. Maybe you will come across some sort of information that could help you with planning for the child. Okay, so yeah, so if it's not a child, I do see like some couples, maybe you want to like spice up your relationship. Maybe you miss feeling playful, you miss feeling romantic, you miss feeling you mix like the early stages of your relationship, like exchanging small romantic gestures, like expressing your love and care through cute small post-it, or like small like cute little messages in the morning, maybe you miss those kind of things from your relationship. um, those of you who resonates with that, probably you should like, maybe you could even like confide to a friend, and yeah, ask for and accept support from others. Maybe like a friend will be supportive to you, like maybe you can confide in them, and maybe that they could give you like helpful advice, or like share their own experience on it. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to your finances and career. Which deck do I want? Prisma Vision. Okay, let's do this Prisma Vision deck for the finances and career for pile number 2. You are slightly longer than pile number 1, because I think pile number 2 has more complicated energy. So these scenarios are very, very generic. It could apply to your own situation, okay? I'm seeing like different scenarios at once. So just take what resonates and apply it to your situation. Okay, so finances and career for pile number 2. Oof. You guys want to say a lot. I really just need like 1 or 2 cards. 1 or 2 cards, split spirit for pile number 2, finances and career. Ooh. Okay, there's one. If you've been feeling like disoriented or like not feeling it at work, it's okay. We have those kind of days. Don't blame yourself for like not being productive, especially if you're watching this video at the time it is uploaded. We are nearing the Mercury retrograde of September 2022, so it will happen in the 9th of September, but currently it's like, I think now is September 2nd or September 3rd. Yeah, right now is September 3rd already. Usually nearing the retrogrades, we can feel the energy already. So like if you've been feeling like tired, or like you're not feeling it at work, then don't blame yourself. Like don't be so hard on yourself. Retrogrades do be messing up with our energy sometimes. So you have 10 of Pentacles. Again, the family card, the abundance card. Those of you who already have a family, maybe you are married already, or you have family already to support. Maybe there's a concern 3 months, in the next 3 months, maybe there's a concern about the family finances. I don't see anything to be concerned of, like in terms of money. Like there's nothing bad about your finances. Yeah, if anything, this shows some signs of improvement in like in finances. Like for those of you who needs to provide for family. See, because we do have the 10 of Cups here and 10 of Pentacles here, and I actually take reversals for this top deck and no reversals for the other decks, but this came out upright anyway, so it's a good sign. So family finances would be smooth and even like improving. So now um, the moon is about like the subconscious, about the things that are hidden. So probably there's something in the next 3 months that will be revealed to you. Right now it's hidden from you in regards to your finances and career. Okay? If you're running a family business, I would say, like if let's say you are running a family business, I would say be careful of um, people who are working with you. I'm seeing more so external. Let's say your family business has a client, right? Has a client or a customer, or like somebody, maybe a supplier, a vendor, whatsoever, another party that you work with. If you are running a family business, I say be careful. And if let's say you have like a work relationship, like a partnership with them, do tread carefully, get written contracts or read the fine prints. Yeah, I don't want you to get like, yeah, make sure there's no loophole basically. Because the moon is about things that are hidden. For some of you could be there's a hidden information in regards to your family finances that will be revealed to you in the next 3 months. Okay, let's clarify the moon. What is hidden? Woo. We have the Nine of Wands. Woo. There's too many cards wants to come out. Nine of Wands is a leadership position to me. We have the high, yeah, again, High Priestess, about hidden things. High Priestess, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Again, I was drawn to like the scrolls here in the Hierophant. So those of you dealing with legalities in your business, in your work, please make sure to read your contracts carefully, read the fine prints and all that. So money-wise, I'm seeing really good opportunities. Because Queen of Pentacles is also an abundant figure, especially when it comes to money, right? Like she's making bucks and she's making home. So if you're a housewife, the next 3 months, if you're not working, right? Let's say you're a housewife, the next 3 months, you will have like a happy home. Yeah, you will be happy about like your home and family environment. Maybe you tend to your garden, you know? Yeah, nothing to worry about like money wise. So what is hidden from you? The we got the King of Wands. King of Wands is a leadership energy, right? Like this is a inspirational energy. Oh, okay. So in the next 3 months, you will find, I do think this is internal. So right now you don't know it yet, but you will have a spark, like an idea. You will have an idea, and you will pursue this idea passionately. and you will ascend to a new, I'm thinking like ascending, right? Because these energies are like ascending. You will ascend to a new level at your work with this idea. Yeah, so I think that's why we are getting like improvement in financial department, right? Because you could be rising up to the leadership position, maybe even promotion. Maybe right now you don't see it coming yet, especially with the moon and the high priestess. This is the thing that is hidden. And the high priestess here is Persephone, right? So this is Persephone, somebody who has a lot of knowledge of the underworld, but she also spent her time outside in the upper world, in the world of the living, if you might say. So Persephone is a really interesting mythology. I think Paltu you might like the Roman and the Greek mythology. Yeah, Persephone is interesting because she she is somebody with a deep knowledge, right, of the dark side of the underworld, but she chose to spend her time like 6 months of her time in the world of the living, and she actually brings life, right? So you are somebody who has a deep knowledge as well, but you know how to move people with it. You know how to be the initiator of movements. Again, we covered about this before. You know how to be the initiator of movement, and you know how to put these ideas that are deep and complicated into simple concepts that people could understand, that people could relate to, just like Persephone, right? She makes spring and summer when she's on Earth, so people would gravitate towards you, and people would buy in your idea. Um, yeah, so this is why you would be a good leader. And maybe you haven't seen this opportunity yet, but the next 3 months, maybe like a door will open for you, or your manifestation will come true, because this is full moon, right? Usually full moon is the time of harvest. Yeah, so this is so exciting, pal number 2. So that's all I have for you. I can't wait to see you ascending to like this new level. Yeah, new level. If you want to like come back here in 3 months and let me know whether it resonates. So I hope this is hopeful for this is useful. Sorry, I cannot English tonight. I hope this is useful for you. I want to thank your guides, my guides, and all the positive energy that has been helping out throughout this reading. You can like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. And if you want to connect with me on Instagram, my handle is @the_tarot_clinic. So hope you have a good rest of your day whenever you're watching, and I'll see you soon at your next reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile tree. Those of you who chose this shell. It's the magic conch shell, is it? Do you watch SpongeBob? Isn't it like the shape of the shell? I don't know. Anyways, Falter, this is your reading for the next 3 months. What is happening? Yeah, so I'm just gonna put the shell there. So pile 2 is a bit of a heavy pile. Yeah, so for the first cards, we're gonna use this Tarot of the Divine as your general theme for the next 3 months. Okay, so let's get started. And while I'm shuffling, for those of you who are new to this kind of pick a card reading, I'm just gonna put out a little disclaimer that tarot reading is meant for entertainment. It's not meant to dictate you on what to do. You are still in control of your life, so don't let some random tarot reader on the internet tell you what to do and affect your decision, like big major decision in life based on tarot reading. Okay, you have to make the decision yourself with all things considered, and it's meant to be taken as an insight based on your current energy. So since energy can change, So if you don't like what you're hearing, then just, take what resonates and leave the rest, and maybe change your energy, right? So yeah, let's see for pile number 3. I'm getting the feeling that this is an intuitive pile in some ways, but we'll see. The next 3 months, spirit. Ancestor spirit guides of pile number 3 for pile number 3's highest good. What is happening the next 3 months? What is the theme for the next 3 months? What is the theme for the next 3 months? Oops, somebody wants to. Okay, just let them flip. We have the 9 of Swords. What is happening the next 3 months with pile number 3? Pile number 3, I think your ancestors and spirit guides are asking you to do your homework in regards to your spirituality. You haven't been really communicating or like praying, paying attention to, like those things that you need to do. We have the Magician. Yeah, this is a mystic pile. I can tell. You guys are intuitives. If you have a blockage in spirituality, maybe you haven't been like praying or meditating enough. Yeah, so your spirit guides really want you to get back to the work. Don't be lazy. I feel called out sometimes because I still have a really hustling day job. So sometimes during the full moon, I'm like working overtime instead of taking the time to meditate. Yeah. So one last card for a general theme for pile number 3 the next 3 months. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so bottom of the deck is, it's the Tower. It's Rapunzel, right? It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting because the Tower and Rapunzel really represents something that was built on less than solid ground, right? Like Rapunzel's relationship with Mother Gothel is based on lies because she kidnapped her. And years of spending time inside the tower and not knowing the outside world finally is being like shaken up by the arrival of this. If you watch the Disney version, it's Flynn Rider, right? I believe. Who takes her out to see the real world, and so she rebels. And the tower moment in the movie happened when she rebels against the mother. Yeah, because suddenly like her world changed, the life as she knows it changed, and it's not the same anymore. Yeah, and this is like, oh my god, pile number 3. I wanted to make it like a simple reading, but I'm getting a feeling that this would be a deep pile. See, this is has to do with some karmic situation, karmic contracts. If you're not even like a spiritual practitioner or like a spiritual person, maybe this pile's not for you, because I'm seeing like this is for a very specific type of people. Yeah. We do have the Magician here in the middle, right? And this is a fairy godmother. So if you're a witch or like you practice some sort of witchcraft or spirituality, healing, something like that, then this is the signifier. Like this pile is for you for sure. So it's interesting because the Magician here, fairy godmother, right? The thing about fairy godmother is that she gives Cinderella the magic. She gives her the glass shoes. She gives her the carriage, the pretty dresses, but it has a time limit, right? Like it has a 12 p.m. time limit. So before that time, she has to go home already. So I think from that story, like I'm hearing like you are being given this time to really make the full use of it, like don't take the opportunity that you are being given for granted. Maybe it's not a big opportunity, right? Like Cinderella only have like so like some few hours to look glamorous, but there will always be something that you can take away from it. Like in this like really short few hours, she make the connection with the prince, right? Like and they feel connected, and she is left with the glass shoes, which is like a takeaway from this situation, from this event, right? Like the takeaway was the glass shoes that she left, like she left half of the glass shoes, like one of the glass shoes on the palace stairs, and that's what brings them together in the end, right? So whatever opportunities, whatever small opportunities, maybe you are not satisfied with the opportunities that you will be given in the next 3 months or right now already, but your spirit guides are saying like whatever this opportunity is, even if it looks small, it's important enough to really do it well, to make use of it well, because there will always be something to take away from it, something to learn, or something to carry forward to the next one. um yeah, just like the glass shoes, finally, like it's a small thing to carry, right? Out of all the things that she's been given, it's just a glass shoe, but in the end that's what elevates her to the next level, which is being found by the prince and like married into royalty and some, yeah, that kind of stuff. That will be important for you to remember for the next 3 months. I'm seeing like pile number 3, you got a lot of anxiety. Maybe you feel like the energy these days are not really stable, because if you are watching this at the time I upload this, we are in September 2022. I believe it's the 3rd of September. Mercury retrograde is coming up on the 9th, and the full moon is coming up on the 10th, so we know that the energy would be like shaky. It won't be the best. And a few days before it happens, like right now we are 3rd of September already, we can already feel the energy shift, right? So if you feel like lethargic, if you feel like the energy is not really good or like in your favor this past few days, it's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself, because it's just the flow of the retrograde season. um yeah, so you're being asked to just focus on your spiritual practices, like let's say meditation, cleansing. Don't be lazy, even though the energy is not really like you don't really feel it right now, like you're not really feeling it right now, but just keep like being diligent. I think we're in the Virgo season, right? Like, and Virgos are the most diligent people that I've ever come across. Like, they're perfectionists, and also they're like very hardworking, so don't forget these small little details. Yeah, again, I'm being drawn to like this message of like, if you want something big, don't forget the small stuff. Okay. Page of Wands is about new beginnings, new inspirations, new projects. um I think this is a small start of something big, right? In the next 3 months, you will have a small start of something big. It will potentially grow into like something big, but it's okay if it's not as big as you want it to be right now, because you're being asked to do your homework first. If I may share, I think last year, around this time last year, we had a new boss at work, at my workplace, and it was painful at first because we have to do the painful process of a transition, right, from the previous boss to the current one. And since I work in a startup, the previous boss didn't really finish setting up the laying out the system for us to work with, right? So this new one, at first, she kept us busy with small stuff, you know. Oh, you have to like set up this form, you have to do this template, you have to do this report that we haven't done before. But after a few weeks or like a few months, I think after like 1 or 2 months of like working of this extra work that exhausts us, it's all smooth sailing because we finally have established the system, right? We finally have established the system. Yeah, it's re-establishing really, because this is the tower, right? So whatever you've done before, you are being asked to revisit, like review it, and I think reform it even, because something is not working and you are being asked to reform it, reform the way you work, reform the way you live, something like that, and establish a new system. And it will be painful at first. It will give you like, I was literally losing sleep during that time period, and probably you too. Probably it will take a lot of your time and energy. So you are losing sleep, so you are like feeling restless, right? But it's something that you need to do, like it's necessary for you to do. And I think if you don't do it, like the universe will push you towards it already with this tower card. It has to happen already, because you need this change, right? You need this change in order to have a more stable structure to hold on to, so that you can roam. I'm hearing the expression like walk first before you run, like we walk so you can run, you know, like before you can run you have to learn how to walk first, like do the basic thing first, right? And those basic things maybe like the small little details you have to establish, like establishing a new habit, right? Or a new strategy. Let's say this is tying to your finances. You want to build something big, you have to start small, right? Like you have to start your saving. Probably if you cannot save a lot right now, maybe you can start with a small amount that you can consistently do, right? And it might be painful, you know, like it might be painful to really lock in all your income and expenses. Maybe you are not used to it. It may be painful to set aside a small amount. Maybe for you it's a big amount you haven't saved before. But you have to start somewhere. And even though it's not comfortable for you, it will bring you towards like a better time. And you will like it will bring you towards a better time, and it will unlock, I think, something that you haven't discovered before. There's a sense of like after you do all of this, like there's a sense of I got this, you know. And it will lead you towards freedom, right? Sometimes people think that systems are there to like limit them in some way, but sometimes in like people need enough system as a foundation in their lives. People need enough structure as a foundation in their lives so that they are free to pursue something else, you know. I've seen the video documentary about like this family who like have no rules. They raise their child without rules, and the kids don't even go to the school because they don't believe in rules. They believe rules are limiting. But one of their kids actually, he craves structure because the parents never give him structure. He craves structure, so he wants to go to school. Why? Because he wants to be able to freely learn. He needs some kind of structure, some kind of guideline to learn how to live properly, you know? Because in his house, there's no leadership, there's no rule, there's no hierarchy, so there's nobody guiding him. So I think this is also the case for you, okay? So your spirit guides are saying this groundwork that you will be laying in the next 3 months will serve as your guideline so that you are free to pursue something else. Whew, this is a deep pile. I didn't ask for this. Okay, so let's look into your love and relationship, whether it be platonic, romantic, for the next 3 months. we're using the Food Fortunes deck. The next 3 months, food for love and relationship. Let me take a sip of drink. I've been talking about for more than an hour. You know what? I'm gonna take just one card from here, and I want one card from the vice versa deck. Pile number 3, love and relationship. What is happening in the next 3 months? Yeah, I got 2. Don't take reversals for this one. Okay, and I want one card from the vice versa. Love and relationship for pile 3. Just one, please. This card wants to come out. Bottom of the deck is the world. Oh, this one is the Vietnamese. This is banh mi at the bottom of the deck. It's the 4 of mains. This is a unique deck because it's not, the suits are not of the regular Rider-Waite tarot, but I think it corresponds with the suits in Rider-Waite. So the main suit to me corresponds to the Pentacle suit. So yeah, the banh mi was like 4 of Pentacles for me. So we have the duo, which is PB&J, and we have the Page of Mains, which means it's a Page of Pentacles. See, like pages, we have pages here. This is, yeah, start small really for you. And we have the moon. Is this upright or reverse? Oh yeah, this is upright. The moon in upright. Similar energy to the previous pile actually. Might want to check if you feel called to, but it's a bit different. I think in general it might be a recurring. Yeah, the previous 2 pile also have the energy of like the unknown. It might be a recurring theme in all of the piles today. So it might be just a general energy. Then again, we are nearing the retrograde season. This is a timeless reading, but if you are watching this in September 2022, we are nearing the retrograde season. So I'm not surprised if there would be information that are hidden, whether it's intentional or not, or like even hidden information coming to light, you know. Our communications basically are jumbled up. And let me see. I'm seeing like the duality here, like duality of things. Maybe in terms of like relationship, somebody who is a counterpart is important for you. Yeah, then again, this is the moon, right? I'm telling you, you're an intuitive. Maybe you're you might be a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces. Is it Pisces? Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, maybe in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus might be significant. This is a very mystic pile. This is very mysterious. I'm seeing, for those of you, you might be visited by your counterpart in your dream. I don't want to say like soulmate or twin flame, but this is like probably if you are resonate with a soulmate or twin flame situation, you might have dreams about them that might have a message for you. Again, the imagery of the tower here. Yeah, it might shake something up. Might be a significant dream for you because we have the duo here, right? And the duo here is number 9 in the major arcana, which actually corresponds to the Hermit. in traditional tarot, but because this is PBNG, I don't think it's the same thing. I think this is about like two energies in one form, like becoming one. So that's why I was thinking about a soulmate and a twin flame energy. If you resonate with that kind of situation, then yeah, expect something mystic to happen. Maybe you can connect the next 3 months. Maybe you will feel an energy connection with this particular soulmate or twin flame. Let's see from the romance angels what is coming up. Maybe for those of you who are in separation, probably there will be something like a small communication from this person, like a small communication. It's not something big, it's just, yeah, just let you know that they're still there. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And I want one more card. But don't get over fixated on this. I think, you know, these dreams are just probably just for them to say hi or something. Like, don't get too over fixated on this, because like this card is saying like it's time to take back control of your life, right? So you should focus on this previous messages actually. You don't need to really overthink about your love and relationship thingy right now. If anything, it would be beneficial for you to hang out with your friend or like family, people who make you feel that life is simple, right? People who make you feel that life is simpler. Because this is the Page of Mains, which is the Page of Pentacles. And like wings, and I think this is chicken fingers or wings and fries. These are the food that reminds me of when people get together, when friends and family get together and hang out, you know, like usually they will have this kind of food. Yeah, it would be beneficial for you to spend more time with them. Let's let gravity do the work. Yeah, finances and career. Yeah, so there's something else like in, yeah, so probably we'll cover more in finances and career. See religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yes, so there will be spiritual experiences when it comes to your love life. But I'm seeing your spirit guides don't want you to overly focus on this, but focus on the other things first. You know, there are more important things for you to pay attention to right now. Let's say your finances and career, your stability in life in general. If you are in separation, you are not together with this person, this is why, because you have to focus on your own path first. And when you have this stability already, then, you know, divine timing, right? This person will eventually come in the 3D. But for now, they will still make like connection in the astral world, because, you know, just to remind you that they're still there, they're still with you. So you don't have to worry about it, okay? Those of you who are in relationship, yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, yeah, basically cherish the little things in life, the little moments in life. So let's get into your career and finances with this Prisma Vision Tarot. Any messages for the next 3 months in regards to career and finances? For pile number 3, Spirit. Whoa! Spirit, for file number 3, what is the message for them in regards to finances and career for the next 3 months? What is the message for pile number 3 in regards to finances and career for the next 3 months? We have Two of Pentacles, so busy time at work. That's why you don't really have time to pay attention to or like do something big with your relationship, with your connections, but really just yeah, find time to do small things, like let's say find the pockets of time, make time to spend. Let's say you are very busy with work, right? But you can make time for dinner, maybe like every I don't know, like how many times a week you can have dinner together with your family or with your partner or with your friends. Just make time to do the small stuff first. Maybe you cannot do something as big as, oh, taking a vacation together, not yet. But for sure you can do like a lot of small little stuff first, because you will be busy at work. Yeah, Six of Wands. This is about you progressing to the next level. This is about you progressing to your success. So there will be things that are necessarily done at work that will keep you busy, but it will lead you towards more success, more recognition, and a calmer water at work. More freedom of creativity, I'm saying. Yeah, Seven of Wands. This is about your creativity as well. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. We have a lot of pages energy here. Pile number 3, you are being reminded to find the fun in things. You know, when you feel like you're stuck in a rut, you feel like work is too hard and this is not fun, you are being reminded to like find the fun in small things, because I'm seeing that you are somebody who, no matter how hard the work is, you can always have fun at work. And maybe you are tired sometimes, and that's okay, but just remind yourself like to focus on little joys, you know. Let's say accomplishing small projects or small tasks. You can celebrate whenever you accomplish it, you know, like accomplish something small, if it brings you joy. And ooh, this is interesting because this deck actually has a continuous landscape illustration, right? So since we got the Six of Wands and Seven of Wands, it's right next to each other. So the illustration kind of yeah, the illustration is continuous from Six of Wands to the Seven of Wands. We talk about your freedom, right? Freedom in the beginning of your reading. So this person in this boat like is sailing towards like a more carefree, more freedom of creative ideas in their work. I think some of you might get a promotion, or like you will be put in charge of something that will increase your visibility and authority over your work, so that you have more creative freedom, more to play with it. You have more control. See, we did cover about taking control of your life, right? In your relationship reading. I think it's referring to this. Whatever you are doing at work, if you can take control of this, the rest will just follow, you know, the rest will fall into place. Yeah. Eventually you will have time to like really take care of other aspects of your life, but you are being asked to be very focused on work right now and working on yourself. So what is in your life in regards to your self-improvement, in regards to your work that you can do and control right now? Obviously you cannot control other people, you can just control yourself, right? So let's say you failed to get a promotion previously. What can you do about it, right? What is in your control? Oh, my own work is in my control. So maybe be more proactive, maybe enrich yourself, take some courses, right? Or propose something at work, propose a project at work that you feel could potentially propel you towards your success. Yeah, overall it will be busy, but money wise I don't see anything concerning. It's just probably in the next 3 months just avoid splurging too much, because we do have two of pentacles here. This is juggling your money wisely, budgeting wisely, okay, with whatever money you have. I don't see that you need to like make big purchases. Yeah, I think you are advised to like not jump into some risky investments or make big purchases. The keyword here is risky. Like if you know, let's say there's this investment that could bring you a lot of return, but it is just, the risk is, let's say, 60-40. It's not even like, even 50-50 is like a little big of a risk. Let's say the risk is like bigger than the probability of the reward, then do not put your money into it. I think this is very specific. Yeah, be wise with how you spend your money. It's not going to be you're not going to be deprived of money, or like there's not going to be a lack of money. It's just be very smart with your financial decisions in the next 3 months, okay? So that's all I have for you, pile number 3. Yeah, very interesting reading. I hope it resonates, and I hope this is useful for you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel called to. And if you want to connect with me on Instagram, my handle is @thetarotclinic. So yeah, lastly, I want to thank your guides, my guides, and all the positive energy that has been helping us throughout this reading. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you at your next reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 4. Last but not least, finally I get to your part of the reading. So those of you who chose this shell, then this is your reading for what is happening in the next 3 months. Finally. I've been talking about like 1.5 hours. I didn't plan this reading to be this long, but some of the piles are complicated, and I do see a recurring theme. So let's see whether it happens again in your pile, or yeah, let's see. So for the theme here, the theme for the next 3 months here, we're going to use this Tarot of the Divine. So this is the deck that I newly bought, and I really like this deck. I connected instantly with this deck. It has illustrations of gods, goddess, mythologies, folklores, and fairy tales from all around the world. It's a very dreamy, like, I don't know, it reminds me of like childhood stories, Very fantasy kind of vibe. Okay, so for those of you who are new to this kind of reading, I just give you a little disclaimer. So tarot reading is meant to be for entertainment. You are still in control of your own life. Don't let some random tarot reader on the internet dictate to you what to do, what decisions to make. You have to make it yourself with your conscious consideration of all things. So this is just meant to be an insight from someone else based on your current energies, okay? Remember that energies change. If you don't like what you hear, just take what resonates and leave the rest, and maybe you can make some changes to your life that will change your energy to be more positive, or like to be the way you like you want it to be. Okay, so yeah, without further ado, dear ancestors and spirit guides of pile number 4, can we get an information on what is the theme for the next 3 months for pile number 4? Why do I suddenly like speak in that accent? Reminds me of the Italians in New York. Maybe some of you have connections to New York in some way or another. maybe you lived in New York or you love the city of New York, like there's a significant place. Maybe you love Broadway. I love Broadway musicals. I mean, like, I used to love it before the pandemic. I don't really keep up with it anymore. Anyways, you're not talking. We finally have a flipper. We have Three of Cups and the Devil. Okay. Your vibe is a bit different. Not pile number 4. Your vibe is a bit different, but yeah, it's a bit more refreshing. Dangerous. I don't know. I remember that song that goes like that. Like you live your life dangerously the next 3 months. You're trying things that you haven't tried before, and like you're really having fun and really being out there. To me, I'm 30, but like I'm 30 years old. But to be honest with you, I haven't been to a club until this point in my life. Until earlier this year. So that's like my Three of Cups devil moment. Like I just go out there clubbing like as a 30-year-old, first time clubbing, and like really have fun doing it. And we have strength. Ooh, wow, pile number 4. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So it's a really, really good positive vibes for you, pile number 4, for the next 3 months. You will feel like very happy, very overflowing. But you know what else I'm getting? Like it's a bit adult here. If you're of age, of course. It's a bit of an adult thing. Like sexually speaking, you'll have a lot of fun and a lot of passion. You see, literally the snake is on fire. The snake is literally on fire here in the devil. You'll have a lot of fun in the next 3 months in the sexual department. That's for sure, because we do have the strength here. Like it has to do with like physical strength, like physical energy, like vitality. And we do have the Three of Cups here, which is the card of party, and like just like these ladies are drinking. I forget what their name was, but they're like, I think from Hindu culture, from the Indian culture, I think. Is it? They are like they're entities. Maybe like in Greek and Roman mythology, they're like equivalent to nymphs, because they're like beautiful women who always like indulge in parties, indulge in sexual pleasure. So pleasure and having fun and like indulging in pleasure is important for you the next 3 months. Like this is the theme for you. And I must say, like, it's not always a bad thing. Maybe all of your life you've been like so uptight. Like I'm speaking from my experience. I feel like there's some sort of regret not having fun earlier in my life, because I just get to have fun, like really let loose when this past few years, really. So probably if this is resonating with you as well, like probably this is the kind of fun that you need. Like you're meant to have this time of your life where you just go out there and have fun and indulge in pleasures, because you haven't been done you haven't done it before. See, you just see, below the Ten of Cups we have the Fool. This is something new, new experience that you didn't expect that you will like before, and this will affect you emotionally. This will make you feel emotionally fulfilled, emotionally happy, and more open, even like you are opening your heart space to other people, to relationships. What else do we have? But there is a caution though, like not to overindulge, right? Because like these two of these cards are about like indulgence, and the devil here could be overindulgence as well. So be careful not to overindulge. But overall, just have fun, you know. The devil is about power as well. Whenever we talk about the devil, we talk about power, about unapologetically owning that power, right? And strength is also about power. This is not just physical power, but also mentally, right? Like the energy that you exude. So you will be very attractive. Um, your energy would be very powerful and influential and very attractive. I'm seeing like a lot of orange and reds here. Like they really pop out. Even in this card also, like the red really pops out. So yeah, probably you should pay attention to like your lower chakras. So your root chakra, sacral, and solar plexus. Especially sacral chakra, it has to do with the womb, the reproductive organ, right? Like the sexual part of the human body. Yeah, it has to do with pleasure, passion, inspiration, creativity, and it's also the theme of these three cards here, especially strength, you know, the vitality. I'm seeing there's a need to indulge, to have fun, but also how you use it to your advantage instead of like this thing consuming you, becoming an addiction or like an unhealthy habit, right? You have the strength to make use of the pleasure really well. So let's say you go out and party and drink, but you don't get lost into like addiction of like mindless doing this mindlessly. You use it to your advantage, you use it to refresh, you use it to have fun and come back stronger, you know. Yeah, you will be very attractive. I'm seeing like a lot of like hair. I'm focusing on hair. These ladies here have flowers on their hair, and this I think this is Merida, right? Is it Merida? It looks like Merida. Or I'm being racist because this is just because of the hair color of the redhead. Yeah, but see this lion's mane. Even though it has a crocodile head, but like it has a lion's mane, and like this hair is just flowing everywhere. Maybe some of you may want to change your hairstyle or hair color. You know, maybe you want to go to the salon and like improve your appearances. For sure, your physical appearances will be like very appealing the next 3 months. Like there will be improvement in your physical appearance. Let's say you want to change your hairstyle. Like it's not going to be a fail, you know. Like after the hairstyle change, you will receive a lot of compliments from people. Like, hey, I like your vibe, you know. Sometimes you need external appearance to match how you are inside, like to bring out the confidence inside. Overall, really good vibes for the next 3 months. Yeah, I like this vibe. You're getting a boost in confidence. I wouldn't be surprised if this affects your love life and work and finances as well. But let's see. Let me take a sip of my drink. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling something in my sacral chakra area. So yeah, it will definitely something have to do with your sacral chakra. Let's see about your love and relationships, whether it be platonic, romantic. Let's see for pile number 3. For pile number 3's love and relationship, you might be drawn into like working out or dancing. I'm seeing like Zumba, aerobics, gymnastics, like or dance, like moving your body. So if you're a dancer, it is a good sign. There will be improvement in that area. Maybe you will get recognition for this physicality of yours. Like it's not even just appearance, you know, like it's about how you move, like the way you move. I think that's so rhythmic, and you'll maybe people will notice you for that the next 3 months. This is way too many cards, so just take the one on top. The scoop. This is the three of sweets. Again, three of sweets. Sweets is something that we indulge. We don't need sweets to live, actually, right? Like nobody needs ice cream to live. Like it's not essential, but we, you know, it's good to have ice cream. You know, we consume it because it brings us happiness, right? Like it's an extra thing in life that brings us joy. Yeah. Nobody eats ice cream because it's nutritious. So yeah, it's about indulgence for you. We have the Dane. Do we need one more card? I think we do. I think we want one more card for the love and relationship. Love and relationship for pile number 4, Spirit. You have a different energy from the rest of the piles. Yeah, that's for sure. The Forever Golden Sea. This is corresponds to the Devil card also. So temptations. The iced one. Which is the Four of Cups. So I think you want to shake things up in your love life. Because yeah, you crave change. You crave like something new in your love life. So this is telling me like to like you want to shake things up the next 3 months, and you're gonna do it. You're gonna, like, I think it is a similar message. Go out more and flirt with pretty strangers, you know, like this is the devil energy, right? Like the Forever Golden. We know the fries are not really good for your health, but we eat it anyway, and it pairs well with a lot of things, you know, like, oh, do we want onion rings to go with that? Do we want more salt? Do we want more dip, you know? This is very attractive energy. And this is the Dane. This is Danish pastry. Is the six of sweets. I'm seeing like some of you might take trips like with your friends or lovers or partners, with somebody close to you. Yeah, some of you might take trips together. Maybe like even overseas travel. Yeah, maybe overseas travel is even possible. Because I'm drawn to like this flag here. Somewhere with mountains, famous with mountains, or like another city. I'm seeing like another city, like it's a city area. You see, this is why I was thinking about New York. Like this is very city vibe. Like maybe you and your this just might just be you and being single and like exploring what else is out there in the city. This might be you and a friend traveling to another city, like city vibes. Or this might be if you are already like, if you already have a partner, this might just be you and your partner, like exploring what is new, what is exciting. Like you don't want to be stuck in a rut. Yeah. We also have this energy in another piles. Like people don't want to be stuck in a rut for the next 3 months. They want to change things up. Somebody will be very tempting for you. You know what? I'm hearing like breakfast together. So like if you're into like hooking up or something like that, like unexpectedly somebody might, you might spend a morning as well. Like yeah. There will be somebody significant that you would want to spend the morning together as well. Let's get some cards from the Romance Angels for additional messages. Overall, this is exciting. Like the next 3 months would be exciting for you. I feel something in my heart area right now. Maybe like your heart chakra is important for you. You might want to, yeah, maybe like all of this fun you are having, like could, you know, like put you in a good situation, like good condition to open your heart more. Let's say if you are a couple, you will feel like warmth in your heart, like you will maybe have like heart to heart conversation with your partner after all of this fun time together, right? Like after you try new things, like you have fun together, you have a fun date night maybe, and like you both are in a good mood, then you can talk about like important things, or like really have heart to heart conversation about like how you appreciate each other, things like that. Some of you, after all this fun that you have, you might have a more open heart to receive more love energy. So let's see, Spirit, please, for pile number 4. Anything from the Romance Angels Oracle? Going once, going twice. 3. Okay, let's Graffiti do the work. Romantic feelings. See? Another one. Retreat. Yeah. So this is, it's time to disconnect from the world. I'm seeing like you and somebody, maybe a friend, maybe a partner, maybe a romantic partner, like you will spend some time together, like being alone together, like some quality time. Whether it's by taking a trip or something like that. Overall, it's a very exciting next 3 months. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this is about manifestation, right? For those of you who are single and you are manifesting a soulmate, the more you have fun, actually, the more your manifestation is easier to come true, right? Yeah, because that's the thing about manifesting. If you're stressed about it, if you keep on like keep being like over fixated on it, it's like watching a paint dry. You'll get frustrated. So like just go out there and have fun, and your manifestation will come true faster. So yeah, I think that's it. This is a very straightforward pile. Pile number 4. You are like straightforward, simple, and good vibes. Just what we need to close up this reading for today. So let's see in your finances and career department. Finances and career, what do we have for pile number 4, Spirit? For pile number 4, ooh. This card just like wildly flew out of the piles, okay? So we have 3 cards already, so I wouldn't ask for more. We have the 4 of Swords. See, this is a card about taking a break, about mental rest. I'm not surprised if you are planning holiday trip or like taking some leave. And we have the 10 of Chalices. Overall, you will be there will be like an upgrade in your overall in life. I don't know whether some of you it will be in your relationship department. For some of you it will be in your career. There will be a transformation. So maybe maybe you are like taking a break from your work. Maybe you take some annual leave and you go on vacation, and you come back with a refreshed mind and like a fresh idea, with a full heart, because you know, like you took the trip to heal from the stress, you know. And sometimes when you're on a holiday or like on a vacation, a break from work, sometimes when you take a break from something, you'll find like inspiration, right? You'll find a new idea. I'm seeing the Death here like holding a flower, like this is a new idea that this like you want to cultivate, you know, because you find something valuable, uh, you find something new, and you think it's good, you want to see where you can go with it. I think in terms of career, there will be a transformation for the better for sure. I wouldn't even surprise if you are changing your career, or you are changing your job title, job function. Something new will happen, right? And it will bring you towards a better, a happier place in your work. Yeah, for some of you this change is needed, you know, like your the death card is like letting the obsolete parts die, right? Like if you things, yeah, like, yeah, you have to like let go of things that are obsolete. And let's say this is about like your stress, like maybe you've been burned out before, so you want to let go of that stress and just go on holiday, and like, or like a mental break, you decide to like take some distance from your work and let go of that burnout feeling, so you come back stronger and happier and more inspired. So yeah, it's really positive vibe, and a really straightforward pile. You will be happy with your finances, like whatever the state of your finances is the next 3 months. I'm seeing improvement. I'm seeing you will be more like happier with it. It's even like there's even a shift of perspective in your relationship with money with this death card, because death is about transformation. Like the way you handle money, the way you view your relationship with money would be different. We have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is attractive energy, like charismatic, attractive, radiant. So yeah, this look, and we have the counterparts underneath that. No, actually not the counterpart, sorry. I thought this was the King of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. This is the, oh yeah, I think I got this card for the previous pile, but I misread it as the King of Wands. Anyways, uh, yeah, you are like transforming from the Knight energy into the Queen energy, right? The Knight energy is the restless one. The Queen is in control. So whatever break you are taking, or whatever new perspective shifting in your finances and career, this is transforming you to the next level, the maturing of it, you know? Like you'll come back more in control, you'll come back stronger, and there might be like even maturing of perspective in your finances and career. So that's all I have for you, pal number 4. Really, really good energy. I'm excited for you. Feel free to come back here after 3 months and let me know what happens. I hope this is useful for you, and I hope this reading resonates. Yeah, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. And if you want to keep in touch with me on Instagram, my handle is at the Tarot Clinic. So lastly, I want to thank your guides, my guides, and all the positive energy that has been helping out throughout this reading. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope you have a good rest of your day whenever you're watching, and I'll see you at your next reading. Bye for now.